All right, family, how we doing today? Hopefully everyone is doing wonderful. Family, I see stories on social media, how we're being persecuted, even how sad to say that we even persecute each other, you know what I'm saying? It's sad to see. It's sad to see and it's sad to say. But anyway, family, for the brothers and sisters that really are sincere in their walk and sincere how they treat one another and things of that nature, understanding what we all go through as a nation of people, as a family of people. You know, we already have to face the world, so we should make it. We should not even. We should understand that and have more patience with each other. You know. But anyway, if I'm going to share with you a story, but just for legal purposes, I'm not going to go into a lot of the details. Dealing with the struggle, and stuff like that. I myself, I was working for this Fortune 500 company, and I was working there for years. And once I came into the knowledge of who I am as a person, according to the Bible, I went through a lot of ridicule at work. I went through, passed over promotions, made mockery of, I was, because I grew my beard and stuff like that. I mean, it was challenging many times. It was challenging many times. Just with those little hints right there. Some of you guys probably pick up on the company already. Because it's been on the news. But anyway, my faith, my belief in the Most High and Hamashiach, I was not going to let what the job was doing to me stop me. Stop my belief, stop my walk. It was tough. Looking at, I could have had a chance to make a six-figure income. Was tempting in many cases, but through research and studies and different things like that, the Most High led me to understand, dealing with this country, that really and truly everything was built on a false economy. The economy is built on fiat. But anyway, that's a whole nother lesson, a whole nother discussion. But anyway, just being looked over, and the people that you thought were your friends that really supported you, even family members, make mockery of you. I was crazy. I was in a cult. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. It's humorous, to me, in many aspects. And when I say humorous, I don't mean like ha-ha humorous, like humorous to the fact that like people really show their colors. They really show you who they really are. And even brothers and sisters who say they're in the truth in the way they treat each other. Even looking at our people really like to put on that mask, of, I don't say use the term religiosity. You know what I'm saying? This is about our culture, about our customs, about our nationality. But people just like to pick up their Israel just to be fashionable. It's they don't want to endure the being scrutinized and being being ridiculed. They don't want to endure that. They don't want that part. That right there. They want to be in the world. But they want to claim to be Israel, but they don't want the persecution. You can't want the benefits of Israel, but none of the responsibility, none of the obligations. But that's where our people are at. That's where our people are at. But anyway, family, like I said, it was tough, at work. It was tough, And, the Most High has, which, like I said, I'm not going to get into the story, and I'm just going to move on. Once everything's settled, I'm probably going a little, maybe make a video and go into some of the details of why it's so amazing when you let the Most High fight your battles. It's amazing once you really see it. But anyway, family, like I said, even here recently, not even dealing with that job, that company, but dealing with family members. I had a family member say she wanted to sit down and she wanted me to go over how did I come up with the understanding that we are the children of Israel, and she wanted to come over and just listen. And I said, well, if you're really serious, I'll show it to you. But if not, we can just, just don't come over. But she said, no, I'm serious. I really want to see. I want to really listen to you and stuff like that and hear this. So she came over and I explained to her, like, before, we get into the scriptures, my wife covered her head and, we faced Jerusalem and stuff like that in prayer. And my cousin bust out with this laugh. She bust out with this laugh that was, to me, it was really, it was disrespectful off the top, because I could sense something was just not honorable about the way she was laughing. So I asked her, I said, well, what's funny? And, she know my wife for years, you know what I'm saying, but she haven't really been around us as much since we come into the understanding of who we are as a people. And she said, well, that's the first time I've seen your wife cover her head before. So I said, well, so that's funny? I said, well, that's disrespectful, especially in my house. But I humbled myself, and I didn't let it really get to me and bother me. It just showed me that the evil spirit that she really has. And hopefully she see this video, because I really mean it, because I had to tell her to her face how disrespectful that was. But anyway, we endured the mockery, we endured the we humbled ourselves and we didn't let that get to us. But to add insult to injury, as I'm trying to go through the scriptures, I would read a verse and as I'm trying to explain it to her, she just kept cutting me off and she wanted to take over the conversation. And I was like, look. I finally had enough of it. I said, man, you're not here to really hear the truth. You just here for save face, and really and truly, you just hear, you're not really trying to learn. You hear in a spirit of contention. And she said, oh, no, cousin's not like that, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, but like I say, family, the persecution is real, family. But we have to stand strong. We have to stay tough, because even in all that, family, in doing all that, it's beautiful knowing that the Father sent the shepherd, Hamashiach, to find us. So I don't let that bother me. I don't let that bother me at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's tough sometimes, and you have to correct it. You have to check it. But I don't let it bother me to the fact that it stumbles my walk. It really shows me that I'm on the right path. And you have to look at your persecution sometime like that, family. That sometimes you have to look at your persecution as you're on the right path. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes, we're being persecuted for our wickedness. And a lot of our people don't like to understand that and don't like to see that. We want to make everybody wicked but us. But this is why we wrestle with the flesh, family, because, again, we have to realize the Most High is trying to purge us and purify us so that we are not defiled. But even in Israel, you have to purge out the rebels, because a lot of our people like to talk about their Israel, but they don't want none of the responsibility. They don't want none of the persecution. See, being Israel is just fashionable to our people. It's like putting on a trinket or putting on some garments or whatever, and I'm just Israel. But it's for this really the way we treat each other, love and gathering ourselves together and worship the Most High and standing strong on His holy days, on His feast days and on His Shabbats. In the way and not forsaking the assembly, the gathering. we'll gather amongst the world, but we won't gather with each other. And it's sad, family. It's really sad, But there are some brothers and sisters that are really strong, and I love those brothers and sisters, especially when I see brothers and sisters in other organizations, and and they're standing strong together. They're each other's support system. But I hear a lot of brothers who call themselves close to me. They really love the world. They don't love the Most High. They don't love Hamashiach. They just say that just to save face. And it's like I told my cousin, you don't have to save face with me. Your action, like the old saying, your action speaks louder than words. What you tell me it means nothing. It's your actions. It's your actions. But anyway, family, that the persecution is tough. It's real. The mockery. But for me, family, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really wouldn't. If I had to go through it all over again at the job and with family members, I'd go through it. I'll start all over and go through it all over again. Because to me, it's worth it. But anyway, family, like I said, I just want to share that with you guys and just let y'all know, that we need each other, what I'm saying? Not only do we need the Most High, we need Hamashiach, but we need each other. But, you're going to know who is really with you, not by the words that they say, but by their actions. By their actions. But anyway, family, with that being said, I hope this video encouraged you. With that being said, as usual, peace, love, Shalom.